cross.
Hi guys, it's me, Crumbley Reacts 1234 here. I'm here to react to a channel named Wiffles. Well, I think it's Weefies. Maybe it's something like that, but I'm watching him to react to him today, and this is a video called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. And goddamn, look how many views they have. And it came out a month ago. So, let's see how good this is. So, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't.
I guess someone was a fast writer to write all that crap. Okay, it's a Caesar cipher.
It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge.
That looks like a Caesar cipher, so it's all good.
Description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage.
That really does.
Installed, and this world already exists.
That looks like it's a Caesar cipher. So
it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link, that when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall.
I don't know that's Avery, because if it's from a Google Drive link, then it's probably not him.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag, because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either, and when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak
It
tree
kind of looks like
in the entire game.
that kind of looks like
Whatever
a
this is,
chocolate
it isn't
thing
normal.
there, or
Avery
whatever it's
backtracks
called.
a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides
You know,
to
one of
try
those
mining the tree.
things that you
And he
lick,
does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree,
like
except
a chocolate
normal trees
thing,
don't
like
generate
an
underground.
ice cream covered in
It's not the
chocolate
only one. As Avery goes deeper
with a
and
stick
deeper
inside,
into the cave,
and you
he
lick.
passes larger
You know what
and
I'm
larger
meaning, right?
clumps of greenery,
Ice
and across
cream
more
stuff,
shrubs and
an ice
even
cream
more
thing.
trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point, though, Avery's wish gets
So I'm going to talk a little bit because I don't know if there's music in the background is copyright. So hopefully YouTube isn't a bitch tonight because I don't want to get copyrighted for this video. So I'm going to...
reaches the end. Reaches the end.
What the fuck?
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase to the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom.
Give me one moment. And also, guys, I almost have 30 subscribers, which means I might make a video of me coming out of theaters, making one of my family a cameraman for a moment, so then I could say that we had a good time watching the second movie. And also, here's a little something. They're releasing it early. The 4th of December.
Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through
The 4th of December is when it's coming out.
him every few steps, but of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Here's something weird.
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is.
His name
But I already heard you in the...
is blanked out. Not blanked, but like... out.
I'm not scared of a game.
You calling not scared of a game, huh?
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt... felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds.
Those
This doesn't just happen.
Yeah, you
on
gotta
a
say,
normal
those
world.
weird
When
voices that
Avery did say he
happened
found
were
this
kind of
world on a
creepy.
computer he got from
When
a storage locker. So maybe
when
this is
you
just
think,
a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map.
I did
Case
not realize I
closed.
can actually
Except
move
it's
this.
not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the
that's the
previous
word.
videos, but now he's both
The
hidden
most
his name
male.
and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water.
Didn't the book say not to turn left?
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice. The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery
Please tell me
goes
where
left.
he went.
The tunnel
The
continues.
right or the left? Because if he went left again, he's dumb.
And narrower. And narrower. Until finally,
Oh.
he finds himself.
Wait a
in
minute,
the
hold up.
oasis. Avery
Pause on
looks
that. If you see clearly, he got hit.
finds himself
He literally just got hit.
narrower.
He literally just got
Until
tapped
finally,
by something because that was not water damage. Never mind, it was.
he finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around.
Okay, you make fun of me in the comments, I don't really care.
Almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What I can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but
Wait, what
then
do you
I
mean?
heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him, stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least...
Sorry guys, I don't know if you hear in the recording, I have my window open.
get it to reveal itself. Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now, it's time to explore.
I'm still here. It's on the ground. Not the ground.
Avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk.
Oh.
Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor,
Just
the
on my
same
bed,
strange
aching
trees.
from
Everywhere he
a
looks,
pain in my shoulder.
there's nothing. Until, just in the corner
So
of
tomorrow,
the screen, there's a sign.
if I
but
hit
it's hard to spot, and Avery
30
doesn't seem to
subscribers,
see
I
it, and
will
he keeps
watch
walking.
a movie.
Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've...
Right now, it's almost at the half-minute mark there, so, but right now, I'm savoring this for next time for part 1. I'm not watching all of it, I'm only gonna watch that much. So tomorrow, I'll continue it, and then after that, I'll watch a movie. So, I'll see you all guys later. Bye. No, so here's something I forgot to say. Subscribe to Weefies and subscribe to a YouTuber that I reacted a lot yesterday named Dry Fruits. React to it. Watch him. Subscribe. Like and subscribe to Weefies as well. So, bye.